Hey guys, we're here with game 6 of Groil Quest. This is the last game. I'm going to be playing against Tomb Kings, and for this one you get 3 points for doing the most wounds to the building in the center. You can't enter the building, but you can attack it. It's got like infinite wounds, it's T5, I think it's weapon skill 3 or something like that. You also get 2 battle points if you have the unit with the most number of models within 6 inches of the building at the end of the game. I'm assuming these can't be flaying models or anything like that. Another quick run through of my army list here. Don't have that much experience against Tomb Kings, but it should be pretty fun. Now I look at his army, and he's going to have a special character going on in here, and he's also going to have a regular, like a prince and a BSB. And he's going to have a lot of these characters in 2 units. I think he's going to have 3 in a unit of skeletons, and the prince, no, 3 of them in a unit of Tomb Guard, and then the 2 casters I think are going to be in a unit of skeletons. He's also going to have, the standard chariots and archers. He's only going to have 1 catapult. He also has a hero titan, and since they don't have a model for this, he has a real cool model he's using as the hero titan. I don't know if I have any really good pictures of it, although he's also have a cast of skulls, and now I did not realize the cast of skulls miscast can't hurt you, so that's going to be causing some shenanigans for me not realizing that. And so yeah, this is it. This is the game 6 look. This is when you're so tired you can't think straight, and you have stuff just strewn in the middle of the table when you're starting off the game. And this is like the best picture I have of our deployment. But basically, there's a gigantic building in the center, and we're going to be lined up against each other. I'm worried about the Sphinx and the chariots. So I'm going to have my savages coming up on the right side there, and I'm going to put my trolls around on the other side, along with Duke of Orc. And here's a quick look at my vanguards, and I'm really actually starting to clean up the table here a bit. And like I said, I do not realize that double sixes for the Casca Skull roll will not hurt him. So that's why I'm gonna have all my chaff away from my general. But I'm gonna win roll for first turn and start moving my guys forward. When we get into magic, and you can already see I've taken out 2 chariots here from Foot of Gork. Unfortunately, I don't think I only get 1 good stomp on there. Otherwise, I don't really think I have any other real magic to speak of. Now I put my Doom Divers back on the chariots as well, and I think I only immediately really managed 1 wound with my Doom Divers, so that's not very good. If I recall, she only chuckers at the Sphinx here, and I really do nothing to it. And that'll be the end of my turn. Alright, so his turn 1, he's going to charge his chariots and my Wolf Riders. I'm going to flee him. He's also going to reform these archers here, because I had moved up. I was moving up my other Wolf Riders as if I was going to try to get on his flank, so I think he was just preparing for that. But we're going to magic, and like I said, I did not realize what the casket, would not hurt him. So he rolls 6 dice, he gets irresistible, and he's going to wipe out the Wolf Riders I have over there. Butt Stallion's going to die, and my gigantic spider is going to die from the Casket of Souls right off the bat. So I've lost all the chaff on that side, so all I have left is the Chariot and Duke of Orc here to take care of this side. And the trolls are coming up, but they're going to be a bit slower than everything else. So Butt Stallion's already died, bottom of turn 1. Okay, my turn 2. My bunker's going to charge the building, because they can't really hurt me to do that. Duke of Orc's not going to be able to make it to those skeletons, but you can already see, if you looked at last turn, you saw that mangler I had kind of skulking there. That mangler is going to go through the chariots, through the Sphinx, through the skeletons, and then through the Hero Titan, and then through the Skull Catapult, where it can't come out from the Skull Catapult, so it's going to do 3d6 to the Skull Catapult and die. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff that's going to hit, and you already can tell I'm going to destroy the Hero Titan. I'm going to kill a bunch of skeletons. I'm only going to do 1 wound to the Sphinx, and I'm going to wipe out the chariots. So that was a massive thing. The only bad thing I can say is that I only do 2 wounds to the catapult here with the 3d6, but I've killed his Hero Titan. I've wiped out the chariots. That mangler, it was very, very good. It's like, I think you probably noticed that's the only time really this game, this tournament really, that the mangler did anything. Or at least I don't remember the mangler doing anything else this tournament. Alright, so That was very good. I do rally my Wolf Riders. Going into Magic, I don't get Foot of Gorgoth really. I might have got Foot of Gorgoth and killed some skeletons, but I don't remember that. This is over 2 weeks later. Uh, so basically, I've made up for the fact that um, all my chaff pretty much died to his Casket of Skulls. Oh, and a quick note, that little combat with the building, I do two wounds to the building, and you see those red dice that's going to be in the building. That's going to be indicating how many wounds I do to the building during the game. Alright, so in his turn 2, since this chariot's wiped out, now this is going to hurt my savages because he's not going to worry with his Sphinx against my savages. He's going to start moving on across, and also the big threats I was worried about there are going to be gone, so my savages are going to have to long slog around that building now. And then he's going to get the charge off on the flank of my Duke of Orc with his Tomb Guard that has 3 characters in it. Now, the Casket of Skulls is going to try to go off again. I'm going to spell it this time. I don't think he has anything else really. I think he does get some kind of spell off on his Tomb Guard, but it doesn't really matter. I'm coming back first with Duke of Orc. I'm going to kill the special character, and then he's going to do 1 or 2 wounds to Duke of Orc after that. Okay, so I think he wins the combat with the Duke of Orc, but I'm unbreakable. And the only thing I think happens this turn is that he kills a few savages with his Screaming Skull catapult. I think he was aiming for my bunker and it's got me scattered off. I'm not really sure. Now, on my turn 3, I'm going to charge the building again. Now, here's where I feel like I can win the game right now if I can get this to work. I'm going to go ahead and charge my Wolf Chariot at the Sphinx to get it out of the way. But I am 12 inches exactly away from the flank of those Tomb Guard. So I only need a 6 with my Trolls to make it. I roll a 5, so those freaking Trolls are going to fail. And then my Punt Wagon's not even going to make it in there either. It only needed like an 8, and it gets a 6. So I feel like if the Trolls had made it in there, I feel like I would have won the game. I feel like between the Trolls and Duke of Orc, I would have either wiped out those Tomb Guard or got very close to it. Alright, so Duke of Orc is going to kill the BSB, and then he's going to die. And then he's going to reform his Tomb Guard. So that was very, 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 very close. And in the combat with the building, I'm going to do 4 more wounds, and you'll see in the next picture, it'll be 6 wounds total I've done to the building. And my Doom Divers continue to pound away at his bunker, and I'm really taking off models from that. I think it's very few skeletons left. Alright, his turn 3, he's going to now, because he had also destroyed my Wolf Chariot, so he's going to charge my Trolls with his flaming stuff from his Sphinx. His Tomb Guard are going to charge my Pump Wagon. And so we're going to go into the magic again. His casket again, is trying to destroy Doom Divers and things. I'm still able to stop it. I think he's going to heal up a wound. I think he's going to heal up the wound I did to his Sphinx. But when he comes into my Trolls, he's going to kill 3 Trolls. I'm going to do another wound to his Sphinx, but I'm going to be steadfast. He thought because he had 1 model he would break my steadfast, but I mean, you need to have a rank to be steadfast, so I'm going to be steadfast. So I'm still within 12 of my general and BSB, so I'm going to stick with my Trolls. And the good thing about when he's going to destroy this Punt Wagon, when he overruns, he's not going to be in line of sight with my Trolls anymore. So it'll take him a while to get around to fight them. So my turn 4, charging that building again. In Magic, I'm going to get a small hand to Gork off on my savages to move them around here so that they can see things. Go back into combat. He's only going to do 1 wound to me. I'm going to do a wound to him. But again, he's going to... I think it might be this time it's a draw. But either way, I'm sticking. And I'll do 3 more wounds to the building, so I've done 9 wounds to the building. In my shooting, I don't really think I get much accomplished. I think at some point he healed up some of the wounds on that Screaming Skull catapult. So I think he's only taking 1 wound now instead of 2. And that's basically the whole turn here. So his turn 4, he can reform the skeletons to face my savages and get his 2 characters out of that unit. He's going to reform his Tomb Guard so he can charge my Trolls next turn. And his casket is going to destroy one of my Doom Divers this time. Alright, so in the only combat going on, he's got me down to 4 trolls. I'm still steadfast. I think he heals a wound up, and so he's only got 2 wounds taken. I'm doing my best to try to get 1 more wound on that thing, just to at least try to get half points. But I mean, my trolls are holding up because he's not flaming attacks anymore. I think his flaming attacks was just on the first turn there. So, you know, but the problem is I need 6s to wound, so I'm not really getting much damage done to him. Alright, my turn 5, and we were going to make a mistake and think that this is turn 6, and we were going to play this like thinking this is turn 6. And we both of us thought it was turn 6. I don't know. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, why did we think it was turn 6? But anyway, I'm going to charge the building again because, you know, I figured turn 6, I have nothing to lose. Then I'm going to charge the skeletons with my Savage Horde. Because I figure at this point I'm going to lose these trolls because I know when bottom is 6, the Tomb Guard are going to come in. So I figure I might as well get any points I can with my savages right now. I'm not worried about having my general close to the trolls to keep, you know, the leadership 9. Alright, so I'm going to get the building up to 11. I'm going to wipe out the skeletons. I'm going to overrun into the first unit of archers here. And going into the combat again, really nothing happens. I think I do get him down to where he's less than half strength for his Sphinx. But now that we're going into turn 6, he's going to heal that up, so he's only going to have, I think he's not even going to have but maybe 1 wound on the thing at the end. He is going to break my my trolls finally, and I'm going to destroy the skeleton archers and overrun to the next one, but this is the bottom turn, so it's not going to matter. Alright, so for the big thing is going to be here, he's going to put all his dice, all 6 dice at casket on the building. So if he can get lucky, he can give more wounds to me. I've been fighting it all game, and he can pick up those 3 battle points. He's going to roll a 24. I'm going to roll all my dice and get a 25. So I'm barely going to stop it. So I'm going to keep those 3 points, but there's a mistake in this picture where my troll should have been fleeing through the building. So we're going to realize after this picture taken that his Tomb Guard should have been moving towards my building, so they should have been within 6 inches of the building. So he'll get those 2 points for that. Alright, so when we add this up, it's going to be a draw. I'm going to have 4 draws in 6 games, plus 1 from a practice game. I'm going to get 3 bonus points. He's getting 2. That building was just... I don't like... I'm going to say I don't like having this royal where... First, you know, you can't garrison this building. Okay, you know, it's a scenario. That's fine. But I just don't like the rule for these last 2 big tournaments I've been in where... You can't garrison a building if you have more than 20 models. Now, I understand the building rules are terrible. I completely agree with that. But I think it's better just to do something like saying you're not stubborn while you're inside a building if you lose combat than to say you can't garrison. Because otherwise, it's like impassable terrain for most things. And there's too many buildings on these tables to have that much impassable terrain, in my opinion. So I would like to see the rule going forward, just say take away stubborn, so that way people can't use buildings to their advantage too much, but you can still move through the buildings. And so that's just my thoughts on the buildings. Otherwise, this is a real fun game. Also, I don't know why. I mean, I just feel like if I could have got those trolls in the flank, I would have won the game then. I mean, I guess it's possible I wouldn't have, but I just feel like 8 trolls, that many attacks in the flank, should have wiped out those Tomb Guard. So anyway, also 4 draws is crazy. But, you know, that's a lot better than I did at Southern Assault. You know, I was 1-1-4. I'm not going to complain about that. Now we come to the sad moment of the tournament here. Butt Stallion Death Tally. He died 6 times in 6 games. It's sad. I think he might have lived through the practice game. I can't remember. But anyway... Butt Stallion, we hardly knew you. But don't be sad, everybody. Butt Stallion is happy now. He's living in a farm upstate. He's happy. He's got lots of room to run and play with all his other unicorn friends. You can't write him those, so you know you can't visit him either. But just he's up there. He's happy. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching all these battle reports. I'm gonna have a Grill Quest wrap up. It's gonna have like an army review, you know, like an army parade. I'm gonna have bloopers, outtakes from Grill Quest. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned. Hopefully it'll be up the next couple of days. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.